whole candle last night.
And what would I be?
Ron Burgundy.
Okay, that sounds like the main character energy. All right.
Fun fact, Ron Burgundy lives across the street from us.
He does?
Will
Oh,
Ferrell.
the actual one. The actual.
yeah.
The person that it's based off of.
Yeah.
It's based on a true story.
Well, like a
his,
news
his
anchor.
character, like the look of him, is based off of the guy that lives across the street.
Whoa.
Harold
Really
Green.
crazy.
Look him
Yep.
up.
Didn't he just like pull up on that sidewalk one day and you guys?
Yeah, he came out to yell at us when we were on our dirt bikes.
Yeah.
His name is Harold Green.
Yeah.
Oh, Burgundy Green.
That's what I
It's a
thought
color.
too.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
I know. I don't know if they did that on
Whoa.
purpose.
What's his wife look like?
Haven't met her.
Oh, I'm
But
curious.
literally, they're identical. Like
he has
the
the
character
mustache,
in
the
his
hair,
old
the big
picture.
hair.
It is pretty weird.
And he used to be an anchor in LA.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I don't know if he's gonna love this or hate
He
this.
told us he's the only person on this block with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and I was like, oh.
And does he actually have
Yeah, I
one?
looked it up.
But hold on, how do anchormen get?
I don't know.
I mean,
Stars?
I bet back then, if you
Look at
were
this.
that, a lot of people watched the news back then, and I bet they were really big personalities like in town.
Yeah.
That's our
So,
neighbor.
whoa,
Isn't that cool?
that's really cool.
He's
Looks
in his late
just
70s now.
like
I know, isn't that
terrorist.
crazy?
That's a big flex
Like,
for you
that
to
looks
say that you
insane.
have
I
a
know.
star on the Hollywood. Like,
And that you're Ron Burgundy in real life.
yeah.
Well, we don't really know how old he is. Well, we checked online, but he told us it was his birthday the day we met him.
I bet my dad knows exactly who this is.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I've never seen the movie. Have you seen the movie?
you've
No.
never seen.
I've
Oh,
never
Zane,
seen
you would
Anchorman.
love it. You
Yeah?
would love it.
I want to watch
Yes,
it. Let's watch it
it's
now.
So good.
We'll be right back.
We wheel in the TV. Like,
One
like
day.
school.
When we get
the
we'll-
big crate.
when we get a
Watching
studio one
movie.
day.
Oh, this would have been a good episode for us to do the teleprompter reading.
Oh yeah.
I
Damn.
want Zane to do it really
I
bad.
really want to do it. I feel like
Oh, yeah.
I tried doing it. I tried doing one of the. I didn't record it, but I was just doing it just by watching it, and I stopped at the number. It was like 3,258, and I couldn't do it, and I went to the comments, and everybody fucked up on the number because
Oh,
you
that's
can't
funny.
when you're just like reading really fast, saying a number completely fucks you up by like with the rest. Normally you would say like over 3,500.
It
Instead
has
of
to be
three-
written out, the number, for me
Yeah.
to do it. If you see a bunch of numbers, it's hard because you don't know what's
Yeah.
coming. Because like, unless the commas are there, but it's
Yeah.
really hard. Like, it's always hard when you're writing a check and you're writing like $3,546, and then when the cents comes around,
And-
you're like,
That'd be
46
so fun to go to like a news station and try to do the news for
I
just for like a video.
know.
That would be fucking hilarious, and see if we can actually do it. They give us real news,
That would
and
be
we have
cool.
to do
bring
it.
it on. I would love
Oh,
that.
you'd
No.
be great.
I don't know how you're not a news anchor. I
He
really
wa-
I
don't.
think
He was
I
he was a
studied
news
it.
anchor for a show, weren't you? You saw him
Your
for like
school,
Oh,
right?
yes. No, I'm in an Amazon Prime show, or it's on
Yeah.
Freeform Digital, I think, or Newform Digital. It's called Mr. Student Body
Yeah,
President.
that's what it is.
And I play Greg Lehman, I think was my character's name. I play a news anchor.
Wait, that's really cool.
Go Turtles!
we were so excited. He's like, I'm coming, and he pops up for a second. And
I'm on like a
disappears.
screen in the background. Like you see me in
that's
one clip.
funny. How
but-
long did you film that for?
Oh, I think like I feel like my take was like an hour long, not like my personal take,
But
but
weren't
the
you there
shooting
for like
the scene.
3 days?
Yeah, 3 days
That's
on set. 'Cause I'm
crazy.
in background in like a few shots, and I did like a voiceover for like the talent show, but I'm not at the talent show.
That's pretty cool.
okay.
A lot of stuff gets cut out too. You could film like a bunch of scenes and then it just doesn't make the cut.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm on like a few episodes. Arden Rose is in it. It's a good
Cool.
show.
I would love to be like a little cameo like that. I think I could do that. That's like not too stressful.
No, it
Something
was fun.
small just to poke your face
Exactly.
into.
But when I see a whole fucking monologue, nope.
Oh my god, it was really funny.
Nope.
Remember when we were at David's the other day and he was talking about iCarly?
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, I auditioned for the boyfriend role," and we're
For
like,
the new season.
"Okay."
Yeah, he was supposed to
And-
be the
Well,
boyfriend.
he was supposed to audition. He never auditioned.
Like I personally I didn't really believe it. I thought he was just like, "Oh, I was supposed to be that," and then when the boyfriend came on and entered the scene, he started doing the lines with the boyfriend
Yeah,
coming in.
it was
And
so
I was like, "Oh
crazy.
shit, you really did try out
Yeah.
for that." I thought it was so interesting.
But
like it was just like
I was trying to watch it, like I was imagining it was David, and I couldn't imagine like the actor being David.
Was he good looking?
I don't
mean,
really remember what his face looked
I-
like.
I forgot what he looked
iCarly,
like.
The show starts
The
and she
reboot.
already has a boyfriend.
Well,
I don't want to give any spoilers.
Okay.
But yeah, there was like a
We
little
spoil
boyfriend
everything, though.
situation.
Seeing
And they curse in it now, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so weird. They're constantly drunk. They're always drinking.
Yeah,
Always
they had a
drinking.
drink in their hand every scene.
Every single scene, every location.
Like they were really pushing that they're adults now.
Whoa.
Because the people watching it were kids and now they're adults that can
Yeah.
drink. So I think they're just trying to like kind of match.
show
Pretty
that
cool.
it's like
they say
Yeah.
like "damn it," right?
Like what did
She said bitch.
she said bitch. She
Said
was like,
bitch.
stop being such a bitch or something like that. And we're like, whoa.
Weird.
Oh wait, we got to do the intro
Oh
real quick.
fuck. All right.
All right, let's get it, baby.
Good for a reminder, baby. It's coffee time, baby. Welcome back to Zane and Heath Unfiltered.
In the blue corner, weighing at 150 pounds.
Aww. Are you talking about me or Heath?
Both.
Oh,
Okay, I'll take it.
well, welcome back. I'm Heath.
I'm Zane,
I'm Matt.
I'm Mariah.
and this is Zane and Heath Unfiltered.
Very good. Speaking of beef,
Speaking of beef, so on one of my last podcasts I had with Elle Mills, we were talking about Wendy's because she really likes Wendy's. And I told her this story that when I was in college, the Wendy's on UT's campus was one of the highest profiting Wendy's out there. Like they got the most amount of customers all the time. So Wendy's would always have these big setups and stuff on campus. But one day when I was in college, I just Googled, who is Wendy? You know, who is she?
Right.
I always knew what Wendy Thomas looked like, the woman who Wendy's is
Red
named
hair,
after.
blue,
So they were
yeah.
having this big setup one day in college. And I tell this story to Elle on my podcast. And she was walking by with all these business executives. None of the students know who this woman is. And I'm like, you're Wendy. You're Wendy Thomas.
Wait,
And-
what?
And all the business executives were like, oh, wow, Matt, look, you're getting recognized. And all the students are like, really? Is that true? And she's like, I am. I'm Wendy Thomas.
met
it was
Wendy?
the real Wendy.
I met the
That's
real Wendy.
sick.
Okay.
I
What
honestly
a
didn't even.
flex.
If I were to guess, she was dead. There's just no way.
Yeah, to
Holy-
me,
how
in my
old
head,
was
Wendy's
she?
has been around for like 500 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now I maybe in her 50s, I think.
Wow.
Wow,
Imagine
that's really
being
cool.
Wendy. Are you set for life? I don't understand.
You wanna
oh,
cut-
I mean,
Yeah.
He had multiple children, I think, but he named Wendy's after her. I
Oh,
think I
those
got
poor
that
other
right.
Favorite
kids.
child.
So I tell this story to Elle, and then I get this email last night.
From Wendy.
It's from Wendy's daughter, and she says, "Hey Matt,
What?
just want to let you know I'm a big fan of the podcast."
What?
Yes.
Next guest.
Yeah!
And
Wendy's for life.
What?
We were just talking about Wendy's last podcast.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Holy
crazy. I forgot
shit.
about that.
That's fucking
And
nuts.
so her daughter sends me this email and goes, I just want to let you know that Wendy is my mom. My jaw literally dropped when you mentioned her name on the podcast. And I just want to let you know, and I'm summarizing right now.
Yeah.
Sorry, Natalie. But I'm summarizing the story. But she goes, and my mom totally remembers when she met you and would love to see the photo.
Whoa.
So, and then she sends a photo of her and Wendy with her mom. Just text me or sent a picture of it in the email.
Do you
That
have
is
it?
Yes.
fucking crazy.
Oh, fucking
my
show it.
goodness.
Oh shit.
What the hell?
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, like came totally full circle. She goes, "Hi Matt, I recently just watched your podcast discussing how you met Wendy and my jaw dropped because funny enough, that's my mom." She goes, "Anyways, I showed her your
Imagine.
podcast and she loved it. She wanted me to reach out to you and let you know that she remembers that moment and would love for you to share your pic together. Hope you see this message. Here's a pic of me and my mom. We love your podcast."
Oh my god.
Oh,
That is
wow.
so cool.
Wendy Thomas. And thank you, Natalie, for sending that.
Well, thank you, Natalie.
Natalie
that's fucking
Morris.
awesome.
Natalie Morris is her.
That is wild. That's the craziest flex. That's a
Wild.
good party story.
And
That
I'm happy
is.
she remembered that moment. And I had a feeling she maybe
How long ago was that?
Oh, this was, summer of fall of like 2014, spring of 2014.
Wow.
Wow. I mean, not a lot of people look that up.
But
They don't think
remember
about
that
it.
moment though was like she like loved it because she was just with all these business executive people, and I'm like, you're Wendy, you're the Wendy.
At what point were you just like, I'm gonna look up what Wendy looks like?
I
Like,
saw a Wendy's commercial. I may have been a little stoned, and I was like, who is Wendy? I'm like, they have to name that after somebody. I'm like, wonder what she looks like and what she's
and
up
then
to.
you just looked it up.
And so it just stuck with me of what she looked like, and just that day, there's a Wendy's set up, and I see her walk
What
by.
are
I'm
the
like,
odds?
that's her.
That's
I know.
fucking
It was
nuts.
weird, but
That was
pretty
all
crazy.
supposed to happen.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then
it-
full circle right now.
I love
Wow.
Speaking
of fast
hold on,
food.
yeah. Speaking of more beef, I just found out.
Arby's.
Well, yeah, Arby's is a whole nother story. But I just found out that Taco Bell can't put on the menu and advertise like a beef, like that it's beef, the meat.
yes.
It has to be beefy
Yeah.
because it doesn't have
Oh,
enough
it's like-
actual beef in it for it to be called like a beef taco
Right.
or a beef crunch. It's beefy crunch.
It's like chicken. What's the? Remember the frozen chicken? It's not chicken, but it's
Well, that's supposed to be fake meat. Like that
Oh,
is
got it.
advertised
Okay.
like
Okay.
chicken.
Yeah.
But like this is like a real restaurant and they can't even call it beef. Like that blew my
Because
mind.
it's like, I think it's like 30 to 40% beef.
And that's why I don't have Taco Bell.
But I don't. Well, whatever they're doing, it tastes good.
it tastes. I mean, I don't care. It's like the tuna at Subway.
yeah, Subway is getting canceled right now because they just tested their tuna and
Uh-oh.
it has
Positive for COVID.
it has
Positive for COVID.
their tuna has 0 tuna in it.
Stop.
Where is it? Like, where is it coming from?
Then
You
what
know
is it?
What
Then what
is
is it?
I mean, it tastes fucking good. I'll tell you that. I used to eat tuna every day. Tuna Subway.
I know, I did too, because you used to order it too.
I had a
fucking
tuna
hits.
kick there too. And
I'll still eat it.
Maybe that's why I'm having feverish dreams.
Like you said there was no DNA of tuna
Yeah, they like
in it.
tested like it to see if they can match DNA to
That was
like
a bad batch.
It's a different
No,
time.
they did. I think I don't know exactly. I think they said they did 30 different restaurants, and they tested 60 inches, I guess, of the subs or something like that. It was a lot, and to get no tuna to come back in the test, like that's pretty bad.
Can I also clarify something? When I asked you guys about Jonah's Kebab and asking, did he charge y'all? I was not meaning that like I was expecting a free meal.
Oh, I mean, I know that the comments didn't think that.
Correct. So I just want to clarify for the people listening, I am a friend who supports friends, okay?
Matt's
I
getting
will
canceled.
always do
Cancel
that.
him.
I don't have any hesitation for paying for Jonah. I want to support him as a business. But for people to assume that like I just want a free meal, no.
Oh,
No.
he's talking to camera.
It
Hey, you
really
talk
hurt
straight to
my
camera.
feelings where people were like, "Oh, Matt is so cheap, doesn't want to like support his friends." I was just asking because
Stop yelling at them. Jesus.
I'm not. I am clarifying to the people
I feel like we have to clarify
who
a lot.
were being skeptical about my morality as a friend.
I've been having like crazy fucking dreams, and I know dreams are stupid because they're not real, but I just wanted to talk about this one dream
No.
that I had, and it felt so real. It's crazy that you're in this dream and you're just like, this is real.
How
But
are
it's
they
like,
not real?
it's crazy. Like the other night I had a dream, I went straight into, we were with Billie Eilish. It was like me.
Fun.
I forgot who I was, but it was with Billie Eilish. And she got into a wreck because it was like a DUI. She was fucking hammered, got into a wreck.
no.
Like her car landed in a house. Like her car was halfway through the house. And the lady comes outside. And she's just like, oh, Billie Eilish. The lady of the house comes out, Billie Eilish. And we're trying to play it cool because her car is
It's
in
on the
her
road.
house.
No.
It's in
That
her
one.
house.
That
And
one.
we're like, yo, Billy, we gotta figure this out. How the fuck am I sitting here thinking I'm friends with Billie Eilish? Like, what world am I in
yeah.
right now? And just the whole night, we're trying to get away from the cops so she doesn't get caught because we're running away. It was unbelievable, but like it was like my little sister. I was just like trying to protect her at all costs.
Oh.
That's really
And
funny.
I wake up and I was just like, damn it, you did it again. How did you
believed
not
it.
figure that out?
Is
She
that
was in
crazy?
a-
Now you think of her that way? It's
yeah.
not even
Yeah.
real. It means nothing.
Like I know what she looks like when she's drunk, and I've never seen her drunk.
yeah.
Crazy.
How is she?
Was she fun?
She wasn't
She was
even
a
like she
mess.
wasn't even conscious. She was just
Oh,
Like
weird.
it was crazy.
Someone better not cut out this episode.
I know.
And cut out the
Cut out the
part.
part.
It was
It's a
all
dream. And then Billie Eilish, Irish, and then Billie Eilish crashed.
It's to me, very Irish.
I bet she's Irish.
Oh, you're such a copycat.
Why is that so funny?
Billie Irish.
Billy Irish.
What about you ain't got no job?
Speaking of DUIs, I just found out recently. My buddy, he's a firefighter paramedic, and he told me of stuff that he's experienced while on the job.
Yeah.
And basically, he was saying that people will crash. Don't ever do this. Don't drink and drive or do this. But he was saying people that have crashed while drunk, they'll leave the scene, run, go home, and then report their car stolen. And like just say act like it never happened, and then just be like, yeah, my car was stolen. I don't know.
Wasn't me.
There's no proof.
Jeez.
It's
And then,
crazy.
He also said there was another guy that he crashed his car. He was drunk, and there was a liquor store across the street. So he walked across the street, bought a 6-pack of beer, went back to the car, and then sat down and started drinking it.
And he was
Just so he doesn't.
wow. No,
He said,
I bought this because...
Yeah, because he was like, oh, I got into an accident. I was shaken up. I didn't know what to do. I have bad anxiety. And just said he went across the street to get some beer just to like cool down.
If
and
there's no
like,
cameras, you
relax.
can't prove it. That's
and
fucking
sat next to the
crazy.
car and started drinking. So I was like,
They start using this clip like in court to like show like this
Yeah.
is a known
No,
thing.
no, the
People
kids
talked
these
about
days,
Yeah.
That's
this
crazy.
is what
But
they're doing.
guys, obviously,
yeah.
Don't
the court
fucking do
erupts
that.
with laughter. They're like, okay, after I make that joke. Well, I'm so excited to see this guest today.
Yeah. So this is actually our guest about to come in right now is actually Zane and I's favorite teacher.
Yeah.
We're really excited to have him on today, and you guys are gonna love him.
I'm kind of nervous that our teacher's gonna be here.
I know.
Were you guys good students to this teacher? Like, I don't want.
I would say so.
I wasn't the greatest.
You don't say.
I talked back. I mean, I didn't talk back as much as he did. But
I just
was
ate a lot in class.
Yeah, and I was really loud in class.
Okay.
I would talk, but it
That
would just
sounds
be
on
echoing.
brand. That sounds about right.
Got detentions all the time.
But and then this person still agreed to come all the way out here to be on the podcast.
Yeah, flew him all the way out here.
What are we
Zane and
gonna
Heath,
talk-
baby.
What are we gonna talk about?
I don't know about this.
What are you nervous, Matt?
Yeah, I'm nervous.
Teachers love you. Give me a break.
Yeah, you were the kid in the front of the class.
You're the
Not
teacher's
always.
pet.
You
Not
took all-
every teacher loved me.
You would write your notes and put like a little smiley face after every
Did you bring
subject.
your teacher an apple?
Teachers did not love me. I called them out on their bullshit.
You did?
Yeah, he
I got my
yeah,
teacher
fired.
fired.
tattled.
Fucking time.
I got my teachers probably a teacher's license revoked
Revoked.
for the rest of their life.
If you were a smart student, I would have been sipping that shit when they weren't looking.
Yeah. But they would smell. They were smelling it. Remember, they were smelling.
No, I know, but if I knew my teacher was boozing, instead of tattling, I would have just.
Give me an A.
And for the folks listening, if you never knew, in a old podcast in the past, I got one of my teachers fired because they were drinking in class.
He's flexing.
And-
By the way, guys,
I'm just clarifying if people are like, what are they talking about?
Yeah.
But a lot of people in the comments did stick up for me. Some people still try to call me a rat.
No,
but- and then they're like, you should have blackmailed. And I'm like, oh, so now we're blackmailing
All
people.
right.
Sure.
Don't tattletale, but blackmail.
Get something in return.
You just got to work smarter. You know what I mean? Work smarter.
Listen, this is your tax dollars. This is like a teacher who was working
Right.
off your tax
Okay.
dollars, drinking on the drop.
Drinking
Drinking
the
on-
Rob.
All right, well, he's about to be here in a couple minutes. So
So we're going to take a quick break and cut to our sponsors. Before we continue, we'd like to give a big thank you to our first sponsor of the podcast, DoorDash.
with DoorDash, you can now get snacks, drinks, and household essentials within 30 minutes.
DoorDash connects you with the restaurants you love right now, right to your door.
And I love that you can get essentials now. You know how many times I've been getting ready and I ran out of deodorant and I got other stuff to do. So boom, order a quick thing of deodorant while you're getting ready, doing your thing, and then it shows up and you never had to leave your house.
Especially with the wildlife that we have, we're always on the run. We're always on the move. You know, we don't have time to pick up stuff. So while we're getting ready, while we're trying to get other stuff done, we just get that deodorant right to our door.
That's right, baby.
And ordering is super easy. All you got to do is open up the DoorDash app, choose what you want, where you want, and your items will be left safely outside from your home return, and then you'll be safely left outside for the contactless new delivery drop-off settings.
Very good. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Wait, you understood that, right? Sorry, my voice is gone. Did you get that?
I'll do it again just in case. All you got to do is choose what you want from where you want, and then it's going to be left safely outside your door with the new contactless delivery.
And with over 300,000 partners in the US, Puerto Rico, Canada, and Australia, you can support your neighborhood go-tos or choose from your favorite national restaurants.
Like Chipotle,
Popeyes,
Zane's favorite, Cheesecake National Factory. And for our listeners right now, you're going to get 25% off and 0 delivery on your first order of $15 or more.
when you download the DoorDash app and use promo code UNFILTERED2021.
That's 25% off up to $10 value on your first order and 0 delivery fees.
When you download the DoorDash app and use promo code UNFILTERED2021.
Don't forget that's code UNFILTERED2021 for 25% off your first order when you use DoorDash.
Subject to change, terms apply.
We also want to give a big thank you to our next sponsor, ExpressVPN.
Guys, watching Netflix without ExpressVPN is like having a gym membership and only being able to use a treadmill.
It just doesn't make sense.
Exactly. It's pointless and it's a kind of like a waste of money.
You could be getting so much more.
Because there's so much that Netflix has to offer in different countries. So like you could be in the US and you will only get like a fraction of the shows that you could be watching.
Or say you're somewhere else and you want to see your normal shows.
Yeah.
Just set it to the US, baby. It's that simple.
Like Heath was saying, ExpressVPN lets you change your location online so you can let Netflix think that you're at a certain location, but you're not really there.
That's right, and they have 100 different server locations.
So you can gain access to thousands of new shows.
This works on many different streaming services too, like BBC iPlayer, YouTube, and many more.
ExpressVPN is also great, like we were just in Vegas, and you can't like trust our hotel Wi-Fi sometimes.
People will tap into your stuff, and
Exactly.
it is so dangerous.
Yeah, you just like you feel like you're fully protected when you have ExpressVPN by your side, especially like and you can also watch like shows like you can watch Jurassic World, you can watch Modern Family, that's a popular one. I think it's only in UK, the Netflix in the UK, but
So
you
you
can
just
watch
set your
it anywhere.
location there, and then you could stream it from wherever you are.
Exactly.
And the speeds are blazing fast, and you're going to be able to stream in HD without buffering.
And they're compatible with all devices. You can watch it on your laptop, your TV, your phone, pretty much anything.
And again, your data is encrypted, so you don't have to worry while you're browsing on the internet.
Yeah. So be smart. Stop paying full price for your streaming services that only get you like a fraction of the content.
Yeah, so get your money's worth at expressvpn.com/unfiltered.
So make sure to use our link at expressvpn.com/unfiltered. You're going to get 3 extra months for free.
Thank you, ExpressVPN.
Your teacher's here.
Yeah, he's here.
He's here.
All right.
He's here.
ready?
You guys ready?
All right, here we go. Mr. Shawn, come on in.
Yeah!
Yeah.
All the way from Chicago.
All the way from Chicago, baby. Yeah.
Thank you for joining
My
us,
bad.
Mr. Shawn.
You're welcome.
Oh, man, I love it.
All right, as you guys can see, this is not our teacher. We were just making a little joke. But this is DeMarcus Shawn.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah.
Check my new mixtape. I've been down, but I'm still trail forever. How much is it? $20. That's it.
Ma'am, can I ask you a question? Have you ever had your hair straightened before? No.
Tim, hey, we almost got the same name. This Dad. Nice to meet you, sir. How you doing?
You know what? Come on, pass. Yeah, come on, pass.
When I blow this whistle, that means to pause where you are. You know what? Actually, you come sit by me for the rest of recess and also tomorrow.
I simply cannot do that right now. I'm sorry. This is the only period I get to eat. I'll help you next period.
Ladies, let's go. You're the last ones.
Bro, I'm actually warm. I'm actually warm right now, bro. I actually want to take this off. I'm so hot.
One of my favorite TikTokers.
Yeah.
My top one. Like out of all TikTokers that like people like share between friends, it's
Yeah.
always
Oh
like
yeah,
yours.
we have a
We're
group chat and it's all
constantly
yours.
It's all you.
Because it's
But
just so
I'm
relatable.
honored.
It is.
Yeah.
It is so crazy because like she sent me a little while ago the car salesman one, and like
so good.
I was dying, and
It's
then we
just
just
so relatable.
constantly send like different ones
For
back.
real?
Yeah.
Thank you.
wanna
I'm
introduce
honored.
You're the
Yes.
biggest uprising star out here.
Oh,
and now you're
okay.
visiting LA.
Yeah, it's your TikToks are just so fucking incredible, and like your acting, it's just so authentic. Like you
Yeah.
just feel like
It
you're the
feels so
fucking.
real.
It sells it so
It's
well.
too good.
The thing is, I didn't even know that I was like really acting in it. Because
Are you mimicking somebody?
I'm just mimicking like what I've seen in my like life, or like what
Wow.
triggers. Like I'll just think of it on the spot. Like, oh, I feel like I remember something like this, and I'll like replay it, and I'm like, oh, I have to make a video about it.
It's crazy because when we
yeah.
watch your skits, I get reminded of those people. I don't even think of them, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I know somebody who was like
It's a
that.
part in our brain that we just didn't like. We were watching a TikTok today of you, and like the way we react, it's like, oh my god, like we always saw that, but we never just brought it up or never just.
Yes.
And then we have stories about it.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? It's so crazy about like the like relatability of like the videos on TikTok, because like you would think like I'm the only person that goes through this.
Yeah.
And then like you would post it, and then everybody's like, no, oh my god, I thought I was the only person.
Oh, we all living
my
the
God.
same life.
Yeah. Is this a
I've
simulation?
never had an original thought.
It's the mannerisms though.
Yeah.
Like the notepad, like the
hands.
It's just like just the little tiny things.
And you kind of capture that, like the way the teacher kind of just like has been through the same shit every time, and they're kind of just like overlooking the students, like they're not even looking them in the eye, like they're just in their own world because every day is just a repeat of a repeat.
Right.
You're just like, they're all in that same kind of mode a lot of the times.
And what makes yours different, because like in YouTube videos, we've all seen like teachers be like, and they'll do like a whole skit overproduced, and it doesn't feel, but like you watch like a vertical form, and you're just in your living room, it just feels real. It doesn't like feel like you're watching a skit, like you're just like watching. Oh, okay, this is.
The thing is
here
that
we
like
go.
for me, it showed me that I'm a very observant person.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Hell yeah.
Like I like literally my dad watched my videos and he was like, you are very observant. And then like I seen it on my like comment section and they're like, dude, you must have been an observant kid in school.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I never noticed it until I put on my videos.
Yeah.
So like I'm like, okay, like
What made you do the first video? Like
the first like teacher video?
Yeah.
Well, actually, it came from like I just did like a walk, and I was like, "This is somebody's mama." And like,
This is somebody's mom. This is somebody's secretary.
the secretary
and you
walk.
know what's crazy? Somebody like commented under, and it was like, "Please, do like a secretary at like a I forgot like what kind of office, a fax office or something, collecting papers," and I did it, and like it just kept going with that, and everybody kept commenting like different things, and that's where it kind of like started.
Like that's your thing now. I guess I gotta
was
do
like, I
this
guess
now.
I gotta keep to the walk now.
Do you get like a ton of ideas just in comments, because you're posting so much more? I feel like now,
I do. I get a lot of my comments from a lot of my fans, my family, my friends, and then also like I'll come up with something. Like for me, it's weird. I'll normally like get like my ideas at like 2:00 in the morning.
Really?
Yeah. It's like I'll like wake up and then all of a sudden it'll like hit me when I'm like half awake and I'm like,
It's the witching hour.
Yeah,
where
it's
you're
like-
like
That's
like,
when you're
oh.
most creative though,
Yeah.
like right when you're falling
Isn't
asleep.
that crazy?
Like,
and you
late-
can't fall asleep because you're like, I want to get
and your
this
brain
done.
is just going and you're thinking of all these things you normally wouldn't. You're like,
I'm like, oh, a salesman. What type of because I know like somebody was like, please do a salesman, and I'm like, I don't really know. I've never seen a salesman do anything, and I'm like, a car salesman would be perfect.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
oh my god.
so many people has like been to the car salesman where they're like they want a car, but like it's out of their price range or something, and they're with their dad.
the handshake, the really long.
Yeah, the long
Like,
read.
They don't move.
So good.
and the small talk too.
Yeah.
They're already
I'll be over
talking. So
here.
like,
I'll be over here.
exactly. No,
I'll be over
like,
here
I know
if you
that's
need me.
right.
This is nice to meet you, son. Nice to meet you.
Like they're your best
I
fucking friend.
can't promise anything, but we're gonna try.
I'll see what I can do.
We're
I'll see what I
gonna
can
try
do.
Oh, I
So
love it.
good.
So you started making these videos during the pandemic.
Yeah, I was just bored, and like everybody was bored, and I didn't know what the app was. A lot of my friends, because I worked at Starbucks, a lot of my friends there, they were like, "Have you like downloaded this app called TikTok?" And I was like, "I don't know how to use the app. I'm not downloading it." Like everybody, and then I posted a video. It wasn't my first like video I posted was like an Avatar video. Like Avatar: The Last Airbender video.
Oh, okay.
Which, like, mind you,
Wait, I gotta see this.
Hold on, those are two
mind you-
different
oh,
spectrums.
The Earth, wind.
Yeah, it was. Mind you, it was horrible.
As
But
all of our
I'm
first
obsessed with that
content.
show, and like I was like, mind you, it was horrible, and I like took it down, and then I reposted about like me like, not like I guess like rescuing my neighbor's dog, but not like rescuing. It like came into my yard from like the next block over. So like I knew where it was, and I was like, guys, I know where this dog lives, we're gonna go ahead and take it back to its rightful owner.
Wait until the
We're gonna go
reward
ahead.
sign comes up.
Oh
though.
yeah, you gotta.
You hold on to it until they start posting the flyers.
The thing is that like the lady that I like gave it back to, everybody was in the comment section. They're like, she's a jerk, man, because like she just like opened up the door and she was like, thank you. Where's the dog man? And I was like, you're welcome. And I like left, and like everybody's like, she was a jerk, and I'm like trying to defend her in the comment section. I'm like, no, she was amazing. Like, no, she was fine.
Like, you stole the fucking
Yeah,
dog.
I'm like, don't do it. Like, she was amazing. And everybody's like, no, she deserves this hate. And I was like, okay.
People are nasty these days.
I was like,
Cutthroat.
I'm like, go ahead, just go ahead and go off on her then. I can't save her, I guess.
So how many did you post before you had one like blow up?
A couple. I did like dry humor before then, which again was not good. It was not good at all. I did like dry humor. It was like, one way to like, it was like one way to survive a shark attack. Don't go into the water. But like for some odd
Very
reason,
good.
But some of those
It
like will
wasn't your
pop
thing.
up.
That wasn't your thing.
yeah, but for some odd reason, like people loved it. It was like, oh my God, I needed this. And like I was like,
that's
I was
okay.
depressed till I saw this.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, like this is something that makes people laugh. But I was like, out of everything, it made them laugh. So I like kept posting that, and then I posted like the one about like, oh, this is somebody's mama, and then that one took off more.
Yeah.
and I was like, I
Wow.
just stuck with that.
And it's branched off into so many places.
He does
So-
so many different characters. You guys have to check him out.
Yeah.
Seriously. He does a janitor, which is my favorite. The teacher. What else?
The car,
The
car
salesman.
salesman, the guy you walk by on a hike.
Oh, the
like,
hiking one. It was literally 3 seconds long, but I was cackling. It was
the
so.
penguins
How we
in
doing?
Antarctica.
What? Why did you do that?
I was okay, so I was like bored, and like for some odd reason, I was waiting. I was gonna get on a plane because I was coming here to LA, and I was like thinking to myself, I was like, I need to post a video because I haven't posted in a while, and I was like, I was like running out of ideas, and I was like, I'll just post about a penguin, like walking, and I was like, nobody penguins in Antarctica. I can't talk today, and like. Everybody was like, "This is the funniest thing I ever seen." I was like,
It blew up.
"Yeah." I was like, "Out of everything, this is
It's
making
the
a
ones you don't expect though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like you could put like so much thought and like preparation into something and it just doesn't do well and you're like, oh, that was
yeah.
Not
And
what I
it's the
thought,
ones
and then-
you love the most
Yeah.
that don't do good, and
Oh,
then the ones
yeah.
you're like, "This is not gonna do that."
where you're like, should I even post it? And you're like,
I'll just
"Fuck it,
post a
just-"
post.
right,
Yeah.
and you post it, and then all of a sudden it blows up, and you're like, "Okay, I actually do love it." Because let me tell you, on TikTok, people say like they're not looking for a viral video, but you post that video, you looking for some
Yeah,
type of viral.
right.
I don't care who you are. You looking for some type of viral
Yeah.
video when you post
We
it.
all are.
Yeah, just like a little, 100K.
Nobody's posting for the sake of just
It's like give or take 100K.
Right.
Give me something. I'm not saying a million, but
Right.
somewhere around there. So
People are like, I would never change. They hit 500K on TikTok.
you like don't talk to me.
People change real quick.
Give me. I walk into a fancy restaurant. I'm like, filet mignon. No, give me filet mignon.
Yeah.
have people treated you differently now
No.
that you've like started
You go back into the Starbucks you worked at, and they're like, DeMarcus, doing pretty well since we told you to download TikTok.
No, actually, like all the people that I used to work there with, they're pretty much gone. There's only like 2 people that's currently there that like I used to work with.
Okay.
But everybody else is pretty much gone. But yeah, everybody treats me the exact same. Of course, they still ask about like my TikTok.
I was howling at the one that you just posted with the little kid ordering. With
Oh,
the
Oh,
mom
yeah.
let the
What
little
a
kid
pain in
order
the
and just sitting there
ass.
with like the little truck thing and just
Where'd you get that truck from?
Well,
Where'd you buy it?
because like my nephews come over to my house all the time,
Got it.
and like they have so many toys there, and I was like, let me use this. But like I got the idea because like me and my friend was talking, and we was like, I hate when people like customers like moms come in and they're like they always order because I like flipped it on like the actual on the actual video, but like when they actually come in, they'll order like themselves like full on food, like a full buffet of food, and they're like, are you hungry or are you starving? And then like the kid is like, I'm really hungry, and then I'll only get them like a cake pop, but then like the dad like they'll be like, the mom will be like, can I get a sandwich and like something to drink, and then that is like, can I have 2 double smoked bacons, chocolate croissant, and a drink, and then the kid only gets like a cake
cake
pop.
pop.
So I'm like, where's the logic? And y'all not feeding this child. Like, I don't know what's going
A
on.
bag
So-
of apple slices, and that's it.
But they're like, he's not gonna finish it. Don't. I'm like, they're like, you're gonna eat later. I'm like, y'all
Are you?
y'all starving.
I would have
this
whispered to him,
child.
"Are you really? Are you gonna eat
Poor
later?"
thing.
I'm like,
Did y'all
don't worry, I'm gonna call DCFS. I got you, little buddy.
did y'all's parents like make you order for yourselves, or did you have like that stage where you're like, Mama, just tell them what you want?
I had to order for myself.
Yeah, my mom made me as like be a
At
big
the-
boy.
Like at a restaurant at the dinner table, I had to like say what I wanted.
If I didn't order
At the
myself, I wasn't
yeah.
eating.
My cousins always made their parents order, and then that was like a funny time when we were like, "Oh, I'll have the baby back ribs," and they couldn't order, and they were like,
Me, I used to order for myself when I went to restaurants, but when I used to go to like fast food restaurants, like inside, no, I used to have my mom order for me. I don't have, yeah, like I'll just tell her, and I used to be one of those kids like, go to order. I don't. Like she's like, order. No, you order. And she's like, come up and order. I don't want nothing. No.
I'm not hungry anymore.
I'm not hungry. I'm not. Yeah, I'm like that type of person. Like I hate talking on the phone with like pizza people and like calling for the
love it.
pizza. Like
I'm
all-
most
out of
comfortable
all
with
the
pizza
friends.
people. I can't call a
Really?
doctor's office to save my life, but I can call pizza.
If I'm in a room with all of like my friends and they're like, "Who's gonna call the pizza?" I'm like, "Don't."
Don't.
I'm not. No, don't ask me. I'm not calling that. I'm not calling that pizza in. Do not ask me. But for some odd reason, it's me.
Do you remember your first time going out to eat, like with your friends, like not with parents? It felt illegal to me.
It felt freeing.
I felt like it was like, are we allowed to be doing this? Like I felt like I was still too young to be able to go to
Oh,
a restaurant.
and like,
Yeah.
who's
by
paying
myself.
for the bill?
"Like, let's
Like,
just
yeah.
put in, you don't have a credit card,
Right, I just
You're
had
like,
cash, but like I was like,
and you're
just
figuring
Then
that
you
out
walk,
at the
the
end.
you
trust
walk up,
they
you're like,
have
"Oh
in
snap! I
us."
still gotta pay."
yeah.
You walk halfway outside, you're like, "Oh snap! I forgot the bill."
Right, because you
Excuse
don't
me,
think
sir,
about
come
that.
back.
excuse me, where are we going?
Where are we going?
Where
like,
are we going?
Like you still didn't pay. You still got $15 over here. $15.95 to be exact.
And they hate that because you probably are not. We didn't know what tip was.
No,
so we just paid for what.
I didn't
I'm
tip
sure
at
I didn't
all when I
tip
was
the
there.
first
I was
time.
just like, I was like $20. I got $20. My meal
It's
cost
gonna get
15.
me what it gives me.
Give me my $5 back. I still, you know what? I'm still going to the mall and spending this $5.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know what I'm spending on, but I'm gonna spend it.
Right.
Dan, allowance has made us like humble. I feel like
I didn't get allowance.
You didn't get allowance.
No.
My mom
It
would be
was do
like,
your
"Here-
chores."
Here's $10 for the
Oh,
week, and like
same.
you have to just.
No, it
You
was
got $10 a week.
Is that
You got $10
maybe
a
no?
week?
Maybe not that much.
to spend whatever way you wanted."
Wait, you got money a week?
Oh
No, not a week. Like
It
it's
wasn't
not-
a monthly
No,
salary.
no,
No,
it wasn't like here's $10 every week. It's like if I was going out for the weekend, my mom would be like, okay, here's like $10, just like whatever.
My mom was like, get a job at 14.
But I'm going to the
no work.
mall.
My mom would do, our allowance would be half our age. So if I was 10, we would get $5. But she stopped doing it after we got to like.
it started getting too expensive.
Yeah, it got too
at
expensive. I
15,
think
you're
once
making-
we
You
hit
need to get out of
11,
the
she was like,
house.
no, get a job. Yeah.
Wait, your parents gave you money depending on your age?
Yeah,
and
but
half
we
of
had to
it.
do our chores. We had to, but she
Oh,
stopped
okay.
doing it after 10 years old because I have 4 kids in my family, so
Oh,
that adds
okay.
up. And they didn't have that money.
But it came with chores. I wasn't just handing them out. Like I had to like get my shit done
Oh,
in
yeah.
chores and all
Yeah,
that
see,
shit.
I got two older brothers. So it was even for me. You're gonna give me what they get because I'm the youngest.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
yeah.
no, you're gonna give me what my
We're
older
not
brothers
playing
get.
games.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not. No, they can.
We're
they
doing
get
the same
$20.
work.
Yeah, they get $20. I want my $20.
How much older are they than you?
My oldest one, he is 6 years, and then the middle one, he's 4 years.
Nice. That's a good.
You're
Yeah.
the baby. 24,
Yeah,
right?
24.
When's your
Yeah.
birthday?
September 16th.
Fun.
Coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And where are you from?
Chicago. Well, actually, so like I'm based in Chicago, but most of the time when I say like Chicago is normally like Chicagoland area.
Yeah.
I'm actually like 40 minutes out from Chicago, which is like Zion,
That's
Illinois.
that's the name of the city.
Mhm.
Zion.
Zion,
Oh, I never
Illinois.
heard that.
Which side?
We only know Vernon Hills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly.
Vernon Hills, but I got cousin Geneva. I know Downers Grove South area.
I go to Burning Hills quite often.
Yeah.
The thing is that I say Chicago area because, like you say, you're like, I don't know where that is.
We
Yeah.
always say
Yeah.
like Miami,
Okay.
just because like
People,
nobody
that's
really
all
knows
people
like
know.
Mhm.
plantation.
Yeah.
Or, you know,
They're
it's
like,
just something
what
close
is
enough.
that? And I'm like,
Yeah.
And then
oh, well, you know what? Chicago.
And then you meet someone who's like from the proper city.
Right.
Then
Yeah.
you got, yeah. Oh yeah.
So you're not
where?
really from Chicago.
Right.
Yes.
Oh.
And they're like, you're not from Chicago. What are you talking
We're
about?
just helping you out.
And then, like, you don't know my story. Back
Just like,
back up.
Come on.
You know my name, not my story.
And then it's the best when you meet someone who's from, like the city, but is as far away from the city as you, and you're like, oh, well, I'm from the outer side as well.
They're like, or they try to like call you out. They like look at you when you tell somebody. They're like, you're not from Chicago.
Yeah.
It's
Thank
like,
you.
And be like, thank you.
It matters.
I'm like, yes, I am.
What other jobs did you have?
I worked at the movie theater.
Oh.
And
Tickets?
Yeah, I
Cleaning,
did
concessions?
everything. I did everything.
Do you have to like make your way up? I heard like you start as like the ticket person and then you make your way
So
behind.
for me, I started as an usher. And the thing is that usher, it was actually like my favorite thing to do because like you just walk around with all your friends. Cleaning the movie theater like was literally the easiest thing.
Oh, I feel like that would have been the most disgusting thing. I've
No.
seen what people leave behind.
You know,
Yeah.
the thing is that when you have like 3 of like your friends walking around with you,
Oh, fun.
and it takes like 5 minutes to clean the theater.
Right.
Do you
so-
get to watch the movie?
We did.
That's
Wow.
a
Yeah,
plus.
we did. So the thing, I used to get in free, but like when you working as an usher, you go inside the movie and like you're supposed to check on the crowd, but ain't nobody checking on the
You're in
crowd.
the back row just-
I was on the side like.
Can you sit?
Wait, that's a good skit. A movie
Yeah,
usher.
I should.
Oh,
I
that's good.
should.
That's
My
good.
manager. Thing is, my manager caught me one time just sitting there watching a movie because I was just sitting there like, and then like I was sitting there for about a good 20 minutes,
Oh my
and then like
God.
he like tapped on me. He was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Just watching the crowd." And he was
The
like,
picture was flickering. I
he was like,
making
he's
sure.
like, "I've been watching you this whole time. You've been watching a movie." And I was like, "Oh." I'm like dumbfounded. I'm like, "Really? I didn't. Oh, I'm sorry." He's like, "You almost missed cleaning your movie. I'm gonna need for you to get back to work." And I was like, "Okay."
You're sitting there, so you're like, no, I am cleaning.
I'm like sitting there like, "Okay,
yeah, I was
okay."
just trying to.
And the thing is, one of my cousin was like one of my managers there, so like he heard about it and like he pulled me inside the office. He was like, "I heard you got in trouble. What were you doing?" And I was like, "Just watching a movie. Just watching a movie.
How do
having
they
some
expect
fun."
you to not for like a
I was
second?
educating myself on the movie, so when people ask about the movie, I know exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Did
Yeah.
you used
What
to
it
open
is.
up that back door in the back of the movie theater to let people in?
No, the thing is, I knew people that did that. I didn't do it because I was too much of a punk to do that. I
were
wasn't
scared.
gonna do. Yeah.
Oh, I
wasn't
thought the
gonna do that.
alarms would like. I thought all those
No.
doors
I
had
think they
like.
make you think it does.
Yeah,
Ah.
I think to be honest, I think that's the idea because like
Yeah.
anytime I opened up that back door, it literally just opened.
But when we were 16, my friend who worked at the movie theaters, who was also 16,
Yeah.
we would pay for like a PG-13 movie, and then he would like sneak
Yeah.
us into
Oh, rated
Step
R.
Brothers.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then like one time, one of the employees came up and was like, "Are y'all friends with Addison?" And we're like, "Yeah." Like, they go, "Let's see some IDs."
Oh, wrong answer.
And they kicked us out of Step Brothers.
He
like,
was salty.
20 minutes in, wouldn't let us see any other movie because we like movie hopped because we didn't go to the original.
Do you think they
one.
still do that today? Like, see
Yeah,
if
oh.
they see kids going to.
Do they?
Yeah,
We used to movie hop too.
I feel like they don't care anymore.
people. Well, I didn't as much because I was just like, you know what, go ahead, do you. The thing is that I'm not gonna get into no argument with you over you just trying to watch a movie.
and you don't want
Yeah.
to fight with kids
Yeah,
because
I'm
they'll
not-
win.
Yeah,
They'll
They'll
put you on
win.
TikTok and,
And-
make you look like the bad
I'm
guy.
already-
Like, get away from
I'm
me.
already embarrassed to walk past a whole bunch of group of teenagers.
Yeah.
out
Oh,
there.
I'm
You think they're gonna like
terrified of
laugh at you or
teenagers.
some shit?
It's like
Trying to get a whole row of teenagers.
And the weirdest thing is that they always start off laughing when you walk past. And I'm like, is there something on me? So then I try to act like I'm on my phone, but really I'm not on the
They're
phone.
the
I'm like,
worst.
yeah, I'm over here at the mall, and really I'm not on the phone with
Yeah.
nobody. They're like, I see you. You not on the phone with nobody. I see that
Oh,
white
they
screen.
hate you where it hurts.
Instagram is still up on there. Like, you
They,
like,
teenagers hit you where it hurts.
Yeah.
Like whatever you're insecure about, they know.
they
It's
like,
like
I
a
see
they're
that
gonna
under
target it,
boob
yeah.
right there.
Heath,
Yeah.
remember that Vin Diesel charity thing that we went to?
Yeah.
The group of kids, they were fucking making
Oh
fun
my
of me.
God.
It was just me. We were all there, and all of a sudden, they're just all started just making fun of me.
What?
It was like a younger group of like probably like 13-year-old boys. They were like on like a baseball team.
Yeah, and you
Oh,
can't
a
be
baseball team.
you
even
can't be
worse.
a dick. You can't be like
Right.
mean to them because they're 13 years old. So you have to sit there and just take it.
And you just sit there like,
You're
And then
right.
it makes them laugh even more. Like,
Yeah.
look at
You
him
got
taking
nothing
it.
to say.
That's right. You won't do nothing.
You got nothing
He
to
not gonna
say.
do
Hit
nothing
me.
anyway.
Hit me.
and I feel bad because I'll be thinking like, should I say something? Like, should I say
Is
something?
it worth
but
it?
yeah, no, but also you somewhat scared because you know you're not
Your
gonna win
voice
that
is like a
battle.
little shake.
Yeah, you, like,
So
don't
funny.
talk to me. Like, don't talk to me like that. But you know you like slightly scared to say anything back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
no.
respect your elders.
What
You
were
know
they
what's crazy?
saying about you?
I don't remember. It was a long
Oh.
time ago.
Oh, okay.
I should have brought Vin Diesel to come back me up.
You should
They would
have.
have shut up then.
See?
I don't even think we figured out what they were laughing at. They just kept like pointing at him.
All I remember is David pointing the camera at them and laughing. Just I don't think he ever put it in because they were probably being really.
I was like 16, 17, and there were like a bunch of middle schoolers who were like pointing, laughing at me, and they were like, "Yo, man, what's your name?" And I'm like, "Matt." They go, "Your boyfriend's name's Matt?" Did you hear that? He said his boyfriend's name is Matt, and my eyes were just like,
Tearing up a little bit.
like I was like trying so
It's
hard
horrible
to
because
be.
you can't say nothing.
And
You
I
can't
just
say
said
nothing at
one
all.
tear and like, "Oh, he's crying."
You're like, oh, he's crying now. He's crying.
And
I
their
was like-
parents won't do anything about it.
No.
Those like at the charity thing, their parents are right there. Didn't do it.
They just look at him.
They love it.
Just look. I'm sorry. My mom would have
Yeah.
all over me if I said something.
Zip.
Yeah,
I
no.
knew to not say anything.
Yeah.
What was the worst was probably the vending stand.
The what?
The vending.
The
vending
oh,
stand.
the vending stand.
Yeah, it was probably like the
that
concession
what it's
stand.
called?
The concession stand.
Good session.
Oh.
Yeah. So like it was probably like the worst that I hated, but like I have like the best time if that makes sense.
Mhm.
Like all the
Like what was like horrible?
I guess like one was like I was like restocking the condiment bar.
Mm-hmm.
I was like a year in and I didn't know we had relish. And
What?
somebody ordered a hot dog and it was like this older gentleman. He was like, "Excuse me, y'all got some relish?" And I was like, "Oh no, we don't have none. All we have is like mustard, ketchup, mayonnaise. I'm sorry."
Oh, he found
You didn't
the
even know
relish.
what relish
Yeah,
was.
yeah, I'm like,
I don't
but
even
it
know
was
what
like
to look
everything that
for.
was on like the condiment bar. So I'm like, all we have is just, you know, everything that's right there. And like, he was like, "Oh, okay." Like, I kid you not, like 15 minutes later, he was like, "Let me tell you something." I was like, he like walked up to me, he was like, "Let me tell you something. You don't tell me no. If you don't know where something is, you say, 'I don't know, let me find out.' You don't tell me no." And I was
shit.
like,
What?
"Okay."
You still don't know what it's
Yeah, I'm like, "Okay." And I'm like,
You're filling up a soda and it's just overflowing.
yeah, I'm just like,
You're like, "What's that, sir?"
I was so embarrassed. And then like I'll say about 20 minutes later after that, he came back to me, he apologized, and he was like, "Let me tell you something. I apologize, but I was just so mad because I feel like you lied to me." And I was like,
Who was taking it that like
it's
he
relish.
didn't get relish on
I
a
was
hot
like,
dog.
"Sir, I'm like thinking to myself, like, first of all, I'm already still mad because you went off of me. I'm like thinking, like, get away from me.
Ruined your
But
whole
then,
day.
like, I'm like, it's not that serious. It's just relish. It's just relish. I don't know why you so mad about it. But another story is when one of my friends, she put on Tuesdays is like we had these things called $5 Tuesdays,
Ooh.
and the hot dogs is $1, but you gotta like keep rolling them out because like they were like so cheap because everybody's buying them. So like,
Just like toss it.
It's like, it's like the
Like
conveyor
Oprah.
belt, like
You
the
get a hot
sushi
dog.
conveyor
You get a hot
belt.
dog.
It's like Krabby Patty, just like
just keep handing them out. And like my friend, she was like, "Watch this, I'm gonna give somebody a hot dog with no meat in it." And I was like,
Just a
"What?"
bun?
Just a bun. Just a bun.
For
And,
what?
and I was,
Bold.
Yeah, and I was like, "Okay," because like you wrap it so they can't see it.
Put popcorn in
Yeah,
it.
and then like she gave it out. They were like, "I ordered one hot dog." She gave it out, and then like I said, like 25 minutes go by. They came back, and she was like, excuse me, there's no meat in my bun. And then I was like, oh my God. And then I was like, okay, we'll get it for you. She was like, this is a disgrace. She was like, I've never in my life.
What I'm surprised about is that she waited 25 minutes.
She was watching that movie like, you gotta be.
No, the thing is, it really had like a bite mark in it. Like she really ate it. But I was like, she ate it. And I was
really
like,
ate it.
I was like, okay. I was
It's
like,
dark in
good.
there. She's putting ketchup and mustard on nothing.
She's like, this is a disgrace.
Just a
Never in my
quesadilla
life.
of just
I was like,
condiments.
okay. I was like, let me
Man,
get
I
that
would've
for
So
you.
paid
she
see that.
confronted you about it?
Yeah, and then so because
Oh,
I was
man.
like literally the front like
The head.
yeah at the what's it called at the
Concessions.
Just at the front.
the
The front,
register,
yeah,
the
the
register,
register.
the
Oh, the
register.
register.
So I was at the register. My friend was like right behind me with the hot dogs. So she came straight up to me. And she's like, "This is a disgrace. I've never in my life." And I was like, "Okay." I'm like, "Sure. Well, let me go ahead and get you one." So we had to give her 2 hot dogs because like
It was
obviously
worth it.
yeah.
That's funny.
But
Now-
yeah, it
now
was
go
like
back
a
and
good
enjoy
time.
this.
It was a good time.
You know what you should have said? Well, ma'am, it's $1.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, it's only $1. Like, it's not
Right.
that good.
What
Hot
a
dogs
silly
hit
little
different.
prank that is so funny.
Mm-hmm.
Like something so stupid.
Watch
this. I'm not gonna put the hot dog on the hot dog line. Did you put the butter on your popcorn, or was it outside for them to put it on?
It was no, we put it on.
Okay.
We put it on.
Did you see
yeah.
that hack with the straw? You put the straw
Oh, nice.
and then you fill the straw with butter so it gets in the middle.
Huh, what?
No,
You can have
How would that?
You
The
stick it
butter
down
machine,
and then you put
the
thing.
nozzle for the butter is really tiny, so you can
Yeah.
fit a straw through it. So they stick the straw in the popcorn and then they put the butter in the straw.
Oh, and they just go.
it-
They slowly go down.
no, it just fills in the middle.
Who
Got it.
was the person that came up with
Who
this?
started
A
that?
genius.
You would not catch me doing that.
Why not?
It's
Live a little.
You have a straw, and like, how's your night? We're just like, no way. There would have to be nobody around, and you see, catch me with a fucking straw
That's
in
'cause
my
you
thing,
care what people think,
trying to
Matt.
time it out. Like,
they take that straw and put it in their coat.
but you know what I love is the Parmesan cheese.
Yes!
And, then
Oh.
add the popcorn, and then catch some of the jalapenos for the hot dogs.
Oh.
Putting that.
mm.
in
You know
a-
what? It was a lot of people that came in there that it made me mad all the time. But like you have them people that came in there and they do it on purpose. They're like, "Can I get some jalapenos?"
No.
And I'm like,
Oh,
"What is
hilarious.
jalapenos?"
Yeah, good
I'm
one.
like, "Oh, jalapenos," or they'll be like, they'll say jalapenos, or it'll be like jalapenos.
Ugh.
I'm like, why do y'all have to just
You
do
have
that?
to like force yourself to do it wrong.
yeah, it's like you doing this on purpose at this point. Like,
They're
Come
excited
on.
for the movie.
I guess
I-
is that what you want to call it?
People
I
act
hate
up
it,
in movie
though,
theaters.
At the movie theater where they're like, you're like, I'll have a small popcorn. They're like, okay, do you want this one? And it's like a Dixie cup like size bag.
And
And,
then
they go,
there's-
well, for like 75 cents more, you can have this super size bag. And you're like, you son of a bitch.
See, they upsell you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, of
It's
course.
the medium one that is the.
You know what? We always had a customer that used to rush in. Mind you, I don't know what he's rushing for because his movie was like he used to come in early and his movie didn't start for like another hour.
Yeah.
But he used to rush to the concession stand and get his popcorn and he made me layer literally like 5 layers of butter, but like he'll have me wait. Like, so I put in some popcorn and he'd be like, stop.
That's good.
Put a little bit of butter in that.
It's like
So I
a
have to put-
lasagna.
Yeah. He'd be like,
Yeah.
it's just like layered. And I'm like, this is so much. It was
Seeping
drenched.
through the bag.
It was like the bottom of the box of the popcorn
It's all just
was
warm.
just soggy, just soggy. And he's like, "Yeah, this is good. This is good." Yeah. He's like, "Thank you, bud. You know what I like." I'm like, okay.
All
Are
right.
movie theater like popcorn candy still really expensive, or did it go down
No,
in
it's-
price?
It's probably got to be
Man,
more.
it's
So
still expensive.
you must knew who the wealthiest person like in your zip code was.
Probably
They're buying this. They're buying that.
because the thing is that people used to come in. They used to get the combos, and the combos used to be like $20. So
It's more than the movie ticket.
moly,
This is
yeah.
nuts.
I like the 2
What
for
a-
$20 at Chili's.
the movie tickets nowadays is like expensive though.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's like $15, $16 to just see a movie.
It used to be
Yeah.
$3 to $5.
I know.
What
Yeah.
happened to that?
Mm-hmm.
It's costing more money to make the movies.
I guess so. But
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not gonna go to the movie theater if I'm about to spend $20
No.
Yeah.
just to sit there.
You ever catch anybody sneaking in snacks?
I was that person.
I was that
I
person
snuck
too.
in snacks.
Yeah.
Well, I worked there.
I feel like people take it way too seriously to try to sneak in snacks. I don't think anybody's calling anybody out if they see like a Snickers hanging out of somebody's
Yeah.
You know,
pocket.
my cousin, when he worked there at the movie theater, there was a lady that was I guess like she just had a stomach,
Okay.
and he was
She
working
had
at the
a stomach?
just like
A little tummy.
A large
little
stomach.
tummy,
Okay,
you
sorry.
know.
I just-
And as she was like coming, he was ripping the tickets, and she was coming in. He was like, she had like water, like outside water, and he was like, "Oh no, you're fine. I know you're pregnant. You can go ahead and keep it."
Oh no!
Yes, and she was like, "I'm not pregnant."
Shit.
Oh no,
I'm not
no,
pregnant.
no, no, no.
Shit.
Zane, get that water the fuck out of here.
He's like, "Okay."
How do you even?
There's no
how do
comeback.
you-
Yeah, you can't come
I
back from
would,
that.
I would just walk out the door and never come back.
Yeah, that's it.
You can't come
the
back from
name
that.
tag just.
No.
Throw it in the trash.
And you can't get in trouble for that. You know what I mean? It's
No.
just an honest mistake.
That's why you
it's
just
the
never
worst.
say it, whether you think
Yeah.
so or
Everybody was
not.
Never.
laughing so hard when he told us that. I was like, only you would do something like that.
Wow.
Why go out of your way to say she's pregnant?
I would just go ahead and let them in. That's why if somebody looked pregnant, I don't even say,
Yeah.
like, oh, how many
Do you have a ticket
months?
for that little guy?
You're budging through that belly, bud.
You two enjoy the movie.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, how many months?
just like ripping that and going,
Like you are glowing. You're glowing.
That pregnancy glow is real.
you have a ticket for that?
Like you look good. Like have a nice day.
What food cravings are we having today? You want to hit the concession?
You want some chicken fingers or you want some popcorn? Let me know.
We got pickles.
And like I'm
We
not
have relish, that's
pregnant.
for sure.
I would have looked at her and be like, "Girl, you better take." I would have said, "Yeah."
Have you been to a movie theater out here in LA?
I haven't.
Ooh,
They
go
are
to-
Because
wild.
they introduce the movie. No, like somebody comes out.
Wait, they
What do you,
introduced.
hold on, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Oh, I feel like
When
Now,
they
that's
stand
for
up front-
premiere.
No, that's a premiere
no,
screening.
every movie theater I've gone to in LA, somebody walks in and goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, you are about to be watching."
No, Matt.
That's
what?
not true.
No,
Maybe
then
at
cut that out.
iPic?
No, no,
Okay.
we won't. But like, what movie
I was
has
just
like
like, I've
what
never,
regular
I
movie
was like,
have you
I've
gone to?
never seen that.
No, I don't think so.
So, it's
Some like an arc light would do that.
oh, maybe I only go.
Oh,
I was
okay.
like, you had
We
a-
don't go to
you had a
ArcLight.
bougie.
Yeah, right?
Like they come out and like introducing
That you
the
have to
Dark
say
Knight.
that 3 seconds before the thing comes up that says the
Yeah.
movie title.
You should try while you're out here. Try iPic. It's an
iPic.
experience.
Oh, they
They'll
feed you.
introduce
There's
it at
drinks.
iPic.
You have a table.
Is,
yeah.
is that like the one like you lay down?
Yeah.
You get like
Yeah.
a blanket.
It's
Oh,
pillow.
it's like a first class seat. You go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
really-
I would.
You get a wait.
Yeah.
You get a waiter.
Oh, I
that-
knock out.
It's
I
almost
pay
too
$20
in a
to
fetal
take a
position,
nap.
like
Yeah.
People are falling asleep in there all the time because
You
you
wake
just.
up out of there and you just stay. Don't wear your nice shirt. 'Cause you're like, oh, buffalo wings. Can I get pig
And you don't
skins?"
see it
You
spilling
eat
on
good,
you.
too.
Yeah.
you eating good. You always, for some odd reason, you always walk out with a slight stain from the movie theater
Yeah.
because you can't see. But like you think you fine, you like
Yeah.
I'm gonna be careful.
Oh, and they give you a pillow and a blanket, expecting you to fall asleep in the movie theater.
Yeah, it's a scam.
They give you a blanket. dude.
Sign me up
$35
then.
for a nap.
Sign me up. I want to go.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you should try it out. It's
We have
it's
a bunch
nice.
out here. They're really
Okay.
cool.
Okay.
Hey guys, today's episode is sponsored by Public.com.
Public.com is an investing app that allows you to buy and sell stocks, follow different investors, and even share ideas.
And what's different about Public is that you can follow other users' portfolios. You can follow people like us, Emma Chamberlain, Cody Ko, Philip DeFranco, and thousands more.
And we're both on the app. You could find us on there. All you gotta do is search my name, Heath Hussar. You can find me. I got this cute little pic of me going like this.
Very good. And mine is at Zane Hejazi, so you can make sure to follow me too.
And I think the best part about Public is that it doesn't sell your trades to market makers like a lot of all the other investor apps.
And when you download the Public app and you sign up under public.com/unfiltered, you'll get a free slice of stock like we did.
So get started today with as little as just $1.
$1?
That's all you gotta do, baby. What are you waiting for?
Let's do this.
Let's turn that baby into 2.
Let's make some money.
So all you got to do is go to public.com/unfiltered and you're going to get your free stock slice just like that.
All right, thank you, public.com, for sponsoring today's podcast. We love you.
And
we're
we
excited.
love money. Thank you for helping us get more of it. And you guys are going to get some too. All you got to do, baby, sign up.
The link will be in the description below. I don't know if this is true or not, but we found somewhere that used to be an assistant manager at the dollar store. Is that true?
Who found this out? Who did it?
Devin.
It was
How did you find this out?
He's good. He
You
did.
got a good story about.
Oh,
But there's a on the second day is what
well,
made it
okay.
interesting.
So on the second day,
He rose again.
like I ended up getting the job, and I was still training. Of course, second day, and we were training, and my manager left. Like I didn't know she left. Like it was like still like mid of my shift.
Yeah.
And she left, and I was like, okay, I thought she went on break, and
She didn't say anything.
she didn't say nothing. So I'm
Oh,
thinking
this
she
is
went
a test.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And so some of my coworkers came up to me. They're like, "Hey, I need your password to the computer, and I need you to override the system." And I was like, wait, hold up. And I was like, her name was Bridget. My manager's name was Bridget. And I was like, is Bridget not here? Like, I was like, I don't know how to do that. I just started.
And you're an assistant manager.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't know how to do that. I just started yesterday. I didn't even know I had numbers.
Right.
And I was like,
Override the system?
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, we need you to override the system because like it's not letting me put it. It was like something with like, I forgot what it was. Something like with like dishwashing detergent or
It was
something.
like a discount. You had to like.
And then they were like, we need you to override. I'm like, I don't know how to do that. And they're like, well, you're the only one here. And I was like, Bridget's not here. They're like, no, she left for the day.
Oh.
And I'm like,
Huh?
what? I'm like, what do you mean she left? Like a long span went by. Like I was just like walking around the store trying to think of like different things to do how to override the system.
Pretending to be the
I
assistant
went up,
manager.
and then I went up there to like the register, and I'm like, okay.
Just try 1, 2,
I'm like,
3.
okay.
Search,
Mind you,
overwrite.
then all of a sudden, like somebody else, like another manager came in and like they helped out. And I'm like, how did I get myself into this predicament? Mind you, it was not on the best part of town. And we got like robbed, so to speak, or shoplifted every day, every other day.
It's the dollar store.
Yeah, somebody came in, and I'll be at the register, and like they just run out with stuff.
Ooh.
And I'm like, did this
Sir?
just happen?
Because there's not a receipt checker at the dollar store.
I'm like,
There's no
did
one
this
who's
really
just
just
like,
happen?
let's check that.
And then one of my coworkers, they're like, you're not gonna go out there. I'm like, I'm not gonna get shot over something that costs $1. I'm like, he can have that. They're like, well, are you gonna call the police? I was like, he's gone. He's gone. What the police gonna do at this point? Write a report?
Is this Dollar General, 99-cent store?
Dollar Tree.
Family Dollar.
Oh,
Family Dollar.
It's
We
a
had one of
family
those.
It's a family store. Everybody's invited.
When you come in, your family.
Somebody comes in to rob you. They're like, open the register, and you're like, I don't know how to override it.
I don't know how to override the system.
I don't have a code yet. I just started. Open the register.
And be like, I'm not lying, please.
And
Give
you're
me a
gonna be like,
second.
a 1, another 1, a 1.
I would have been like, you know what, just take my money that's in my
Out of my
wallet.
pocket.
I only got $5 in here, but you can have that. Like it was the worst. And then also, I remember a lady wanted a discount on again dish detergent. It was always dish detergent for some reason, and she got really mad because the sale was over. So.
That's the game.
I was there.
What's the
all
sale
day.
look like? It goes from $1 to like
50 cents.
70
Okay, so
cents.
like that was like it was like $4, like the dish detergent. 'cause
Oh,
it was
I
like
thought
a big
everything
one.
was $1 in the
Family
dollar.
Certain
It-
places.
Dollars,
yeah.
it flexes.
Yeah,
Got it. Okay,
it was
okay.
like $4, but it was supposed to go down to $2.
Got it.
And
Okay,
she
all right, I
didn't
get
get
it.
the discount, and I'm like thinking like, girl, it's only $4. Like, calm down. And she's like, I'm not really getting this discount, and I'm like, no, I'm sorry. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. She pushed literally the dish detergent over.
Oh.
And it fell, and all of it got all on me.
Oh,
no.
no.
And it took everything out of me. everything not to
He's
go
like,
off.
you're like slipping around.
And like she just like walked
Why
away.
I gotta.
Yeah, and I came home that night and my mom was like, "What happened to you?" I said, "I'm quitting. I'm quitting this job."
Did you?
And yeah, I quit like a week later because my manager was like, "So
We heard about the
we know
accident.
you've been having a lot of problems. What's going on?" And I was like, to be honest, I just don't want to work here no more.
It's all right.
No, I'm, like, no, I'm good. I'm
That's
good.
really
I
funny.
also worked at Marshall's.
Oh, fun.
Oh,
Yeah, I
love
worked at
Marshalls.
Marshall's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
It's a
It's a
great little
gold
Nick
mine.
store.
It was boring.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
boring.
Were you the one cashier at the 7 cash
Oh
registers?
my! They always have one person
They
working.
didn't put
Yeah.
me there. I worked by like the luggage. They had me rearrange the luggage every day. And I'm like, why am I rearranging the luggage? I'm the one that do it. Like,
Oh yeah.
I'm like, why am I rearranging the stuff I already rearranged? That makes no sense.
Yeah.
They're like, can you go ahead and rearrange the luggage for me? Like,
Something to do.
it's just kind of not looking
just
right.
not
I'm like,
feeling it.
Come on, like when you look at Marshalls, everything is fucking everywhere anyways.
Yeah,
so
I'm
what
like-
does it matter?
But my
There's
my
like little
section,
kids hiding and like
Yeah.
you're
my
at Marshall's,
section
you're
looked
going to the
good
club.
though. My section looked good. Like I took that to the heart. when I worked on that luggage, it was color coordinated.
Ooh.
It
It's
was
in the shape of an M.
yeah, it was like orange with the orange green. I remember my manager got mad one time because she was like, "This is a little bit too much."
Well, what
Oh
do
my
you want?
And I was
God.
like, she was like,
Was it
I
Bridget?
understand. It's like you want it like this, but we have a code. And I'm like, for luggage? I'm like, girl, I was just trying to have a little bit of fun, make it look nice. But okay, no problem.
Another code you didn't get.
Yeah. Apparently, nobody giving me codes, and I need to have one. What, did I miss the memo? That's what I'm
Oh
saying.
my god.
I must have missed the memo there.
I
Who
can't
comes up with
imagine
these
like
codes.
luggage getting that messed up anyway. It's not like a t-shirt you like throw it back, not
And I'm
fold
the
it.
one that's
Like,
rearranging it.
Oh,
Yeah,
like,
it's
you just
him
kind of like
doing
just
it.
it's on wheels. You kind of just
Just and I remember I called in when I quit, and my brother was like, "Are you gonna quit there?" I was like, I'm just gonna quit. Like, I'm just gonna do it. I remember I was nervous. I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go ahead and quit. And I call, and I thought like they were gonna like say something like, "No, like why?" I was like, "Hey, this is DeMarcus. I'm gonna go ahead and put my 2 weeks." She's like, "Okay, have a nice time."
When you had to quit, did you have to like walk through the line to the cash register? Like,
But you know what was awkward is that I had to go back in there and pick up my last check.
yeah.
So,
that's
like-
the worst part.
Yeah.
My manager was still looking at me, and like everybody's like, "When do you work?" And I was like, "I don't work here no more."
What was the
Sorry.
last job you got before you started TikToking?
It was Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Mm-hmm. It was very nice. I liked it. The only thing is that we went through, was it 3 or 4 different managers in the span of a year?
How does that happen?
What? What was
Okay,
going
so
down in that store?
Because we started with one, and then all of a sudden she was like, "I'm done. I'm gonna go ahead and move on. It's not for me." She was like, she was like kind of like girly girl. So like she was like, "Yeah, you guys are good."
Like a diva.
Like you guys, yeah. She was like, "You guys are good. Like you guys."
I feel
you
like I'm
guys
holding you guys
breathe."
back.
Yeah, she was like, "You guys eat and breathe coffee, but like I can't. Like my nails. I want to get good looking today, and I can't." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
But guys, I'm done. You guys have made me who I am today.
She was like,
And
"You
don't
guys are
need me
meant for
anymore."
this. Like you guys are
You were
meant
born
for
to be
backhanded.
baristas.
Yeah, and I'm
That
like,
is
"What are you trying
backhanded.
to say?"
So you guys are
I
here and
wanna
I'm
look
up
good.
here.
You
I'm
guys.
like,
We don't
okay.
want to be here just as much as you
She's like,
do.
I don't like to get dirty. Like you guys love that stuff. I was like,
You get dirty at Starbucks?
I'm like,
Where?
are you trying to say
Dirt.
that I'm nasty or something? Like you trying to call me out? So she ended up quitting. Then we had her assistant manager become like our manager.
Uh-oh.
But the thing is that he kept saying, he was like, I don't want the position. I don't want it. But each person that came in to like the store, like a customer, he'd be like, "How you doing?"
I'm the man.
I'm the intro manager. Not gonna say anything. Might become the real manager. You didn't hear from me. And I'm like thinking like, I thought you just said you don't want this position. Like, so then I remember COVID happened. COVID had just happened, and we came back. There was like that small break. We came back, and he was not there. Because like he was hoping, like he was like, maybe I'll get the position as the actual manager. If they don't, oh well. And he comes, and he didn't come in. A new manager walks in, and I'm like, hey, where did he go? She's like, he got mad. He ended up moving to Texas. Yeah, she was like, yeah, he didn't get the position, so he got mad and moved to Texas that same day.
There's our
He
Texas
said
plug.
it, not me.
He said it.
He said it, not me. Sorry, the people always.
Every
I
episode,
see.
Matt talks about Texas.
See, I don't know what part of Texas, man. I don't. I'm
I'm
not.
not gonna ask anymore. Haven't said.
Look,
it.
I
He
may
said
move to
did it go to
Texas.
UT?
I really want to move to Texas.
What part?
I don't know. I don't know. My parents want to move, like, because like I have an aunt that's in Houston.
Okay.
Great aunt. So we might move there. I don't know.
Great.
Maybe.
We can be neighbors.
We could be neighbors.
You don't live there.
I could,
He'll go back
state
to
of
London.
mind. It's a state
he
of
has the
mind.
Texas slang.
Yeah,
It's
I
the
got
slang
it.
to go with.
Is it true, like when you go from assistant manager to manager, you don't really get a raise in pay, but you just get more work? Is
Yep.
that true?
Mhm.
What is that? Like that makes no sense to
Is
me.
that true?
Like there's just a lot of jobs that like you get a higher position, you think you're getting a real like Heath, like your manager position in
shit.
Brookstone, your pay doesn't go up, but you have all this work to do.
Mhm. See, the thing is that I was a lead at Starbucks, so I remember they were like, you know what, we're gonna go ahead, like, cause like when our last manager got there, all the other managers quit, so I was the only one taking over all the responsibility because the actual manager for there, she had another store, so she was barely there, so it was kind of like I was the only manager. So I remember the raises came out and they were like, so we're gonna upgrade you to 10%.
Oh.
No, like not 10%, a 10 cent.
Oh.
Oh my
wait.
God.
And I was like,
They told you that?
Yeah, and I
Why
was-
bother?
I was
Did
like,
they make it seem like a big deal?
yeah, no.
Go ahead here. We got big
Thank you.
news here. Open the envelope. Go ahead, read it.
Yeah, I was like,
You're
It's a
like,
fucking promotion.
yeah, but like she was sitting down where like slightly where you like sitting at, and I'm like sitting like right here, and she's like, so you are gonna raise? And I was like, I'm like sort of like,
okay.
yeah, I'm like, let's do it. And she's like, it's gonna be 10 cents, and I'm like,
What?
You're not even
Right.
reaching an extra $1 every
No.
shift. Like
no. My brother was like, you only getting 10 cents? And I was like, yeah, I'm making bang, baby. I'm making bang, baby.
but as the full-time manager, you are allowed to take a cake pop home at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So-
Oh.
Thank you,
used to-
mister. 10 cents. Appreciate it. Gonna put this to good use.
You're like, Starbucks, if you want to sponsor me, go on and sponsor me. Because I used to sit there in the back and eat those donuts. The little old fashioned. Yeah, have you ever had them?
No.
What the-
Donuts.
Yeah, it's like the they have like old fashioned donuts.
Really?
They do, it's Starbucks?
Yeah, it's like glazed. Y'all didn't.
I've
y'all
never
We don't
seen the
have that.
donuts.
I don't think we.
What? Yeah, it's kind of like yeah,
It's
a little
good?
bit. It is. It's like nice and soft. A little dry.
Okay.
A little dry. Not
Dunk it
gonna
in
lie.
the coffee.
Yeah. So it's like real good. I used to eat it all the time. I
Oh.
love Starbucks, but I don't think I really work there no more. It was a nice run.
Yeah, it had its time.
It had its time. And
You
it's
are up
done.
here now.
You're DeMarcus Shawn.
Like who? We don't know Starbucks.
Yeah.
Wait,
These
Wait,
people want to
let-
get dirty.
Hold on. Let's
You don't
not
wanna get
say-
dirty
I
anymore.
don't know Starbucks because maybe we might get sponsors. So
Right,
let's
right.
not sponsor. Starbucks, we love you.
Yeah, we
We love you.
I
But
don't
we
know.
have a couple complaints.
We have a couple of complaints.
Heath
that
and
we
I are
wanna
Dunkin'
make.
Donuts Dunkin' Donut
Yeah,
fans.
I love me some
I actually
Dunkin'.
live right next to a Dunkin' Donuts, and I go there
Yeah.
every single morning.
dangerous.
What do you get?
I literally just do cold brew. That's it.
That's
Just black,
it?
no cream, no sugar.
Their hash browns
Ooh.
slap.
They do.
Their croissant sandwiches.
They used to have this one thing, and they don't have it anymore. It was a croissant with a piece of like chicken on it that was like
Oh, that's what I'm
fried
talking about.
with bacon and like a chipotle sauce and a piece of cheese, and they don't have it. And
That
it was the
like
greatest
the
thing
best
when-
sandwich.
ever.
When did they have this? Hold on.
It
When
was
did
like
they
a
have
couple
this?
years ago, and it was the best thing. Or you could get with the croissant, or it was like a ciabatta bun.
It tasted like crack.
Oh my
like,
God.
It was beautiful.
But they got rid of it.
I
They
felt
always do
tricked
that.
and bamboozled.
Everybody gets rid of like the best items. I don't
Bamboozled.
understand it.
Just bamboozled. Like I
I
feel
like
like
that word. That's a good one.
I never knew this.
It doesn't make any sense.
Like McDonald's, is it McDonald's or Wendy's? But like, why are you getting rid of your spicy chicken nuggets?
Probably,
It's like
is it? It might be Wendy's.
Wendy's, yeah, they get rid of it. They bring it back for a month. It's like, how about you just keep it
got
all year
rid of
long?
this. They did not get rid of the spicy
Natalie.
nuggets.
I think it was
Wendy's.
McDonald's.
Is it
then,
McDonald's?
because I
Oh,
think it's
DeMarcus,
McDonald's.
you missed it. He knows Wendy.
I know Wendy.
You know Wendy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I met Wendy and her daughter.
Her daughter's
listens.
watching right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Say
So if
hi.
you want to say something, Wendy's gonna be watching this
Hey,
episode.
Wendy.
Tell them how much you love the food.
How you doing, baby? we love your food. We love your food.
Big fans.
That 4 for 4 is something. Let me tell you something.
Did you ever take driving school?
Driving school?
Yeah.
I did it in school, in high school.
Okay.
So it wasn't bad.
Oh, right. They did teach you in school. That was a thing.
Not at
I
our
didn't-
school.
Not
Oh, they did
I
for
didn't
art.
do it.
Or Plantation High had it. So it wasn't our
I
high
didn't-
school.
I didn't have it.
It
I
was
didn't do
another
mine
high
in
school that we had to go
school.
to.
Mine was at Sears.
Wait,
What?
Sears has it?
I got
Wait.
my driver's education at Sears at the mall. You would go into the mall, like down near all the appliances
Wait.
and stuff,
Hold
and you went
on.
down to this back room, and it was a classroom at
What?
Sears.
Make a
You
right
got
at
a
the
bootleg,
refrigerator.
So it's kind of like a bootleg driving
What?
class.
Pretty much, but you know, it's
Okay.
Sears.
You get
know?
stopped by a cop, you
worked
show
out.
up.
I'll have this,
Sears-
I'll have this lamp, and then I'll have a driver's license as
Sears
well.
used to make houses, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Sears had it all. What the hell was
What
that?
happened to Sears?
They're like,
the
I-
internet,
They did-
Amazon.
yeah.
It was like the Amazon.
they've
of
been
like
having a
retail
everything.
blowout
stores.
sale for the past 4
Oh.
years, though. I'm like, just let go.
They had
Let it go.
furniture, shoes,
Everything you could imagine.
Appliances.
right?
Groceries.
The family could
Everything.
split up like at Sears. It was a day of indulgence.
They- every
The
single time,
samples.
I'm going straight to the electronics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dad's
It was a
going to
family
the
store.
tools, like
Checking out the lawnmowers. Just
Yeah.
My driver instructor, it was actually my health teacher. Yeah.
Health teacher.
wait.
Marcus,
Yes.
good to see you.
His name was Mr. Finchel. And hey, Mr. Finchel.
If you're watching.
But if you're watching, I don't think he's probably watching.
Oh, damn.
if we got Wendy watching, you never know.
You never
Yeah.
know.
You never know.
You never know.
Someone's going to know him.
You know, we used to learn about health, and then 2 seconds later, jump in a car and drive.
And you're giving him
It was a nice
giving him a
time.
heart attack. Like
You know, we get to know each other very good on a personal level.
Inside and
And
out.
out.
But those high
Boom.
schools, they teach you everything. They teach you how to change a tire. They teach you all.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
all.
Mhm. Wait, okay. I'm sitting in a spot where Miss Juicy sat at, right?
Yeah.
It just hit him.
Y'all know I love Miss Juicy. Miss Juicy, baby.
Baby.
She's
I love Miss Juicy.
exactly what she is on TV.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
we were all a little nervous. We didn't know if she like turns it off in person. We just didn't know. But she
That's
was
her
just
personality.
like
I
just
love
like that.
Miss Juicy. I
Yeah,
don't know
she's
what
great.
it is.
She's
Uh-huh.
She just brings
hysterical.
the juice.
She
Yeah.
really
She
does.
brings the juice.
She
Yeah.
does.
We're all bossing up.
We're all
I
bouncing
love Miss
up.
Juicy. You ain't nobody.
You
I
ain't
ain't nobody.
nobody.
The
you
fir-
only miss Minnie.
Minnie.
R.I.P.
Oh, R.I.P. Miss Minnie.
The first time we met her,
Rest in peace.
my friend surprised me with her at my birthday party. So she
Really?
showed up and he filmed everything.
Oh, that must have been the best.
Yeah, it was amazing.
We were not expecting it at
yeah.
all.
Oh, and I was completely blacked
I would have
out
peed my
drunk.
pants.
Yeah.
Miss
It was
Juicy?
yeah. She like everybody was singing happy birthday and she was next to me with my birthday cake.
If Miss Juicy came up to me right now, I'm sorry.
You
I-
freak.
I will freak out.
Bring her
Come on
out.
out, Miss Juicy.
I would be like,
We just keep her in a room.
Oh, we all gotta hang for sure.
Oh,
just
yeah.
start bawling my eyes out.
Yeah,
She's like,
great.
She's great. She's so funny.
She's
She
really
motivates
sweet.
us to be
She's a
Better people.
boss.
Yeah.
I think she kind of invited us to her house.
Yeah.
Yes. So we need to plan
I don't-
this.
yeah.
So when they move to Texas,
Uh-huh.
your family,
Uh-huh.
we're gonna come to Texas and we're gonna go to Miss Juicy's house and have a cookout.
Isn't she Atlanta?
I would
She's
love
Atlanta.
Oh my god.
No, I thought she has a house.
No,
in-
no, Atlanta.
Oh, she's from Corsicana.
See,
Yeah,
I was just letting
you
you
got my
ride with that
hopes up.
story. I was like, I'm not
We
gonna
were
let
so
Matt.
close.
I was excited too.
All right, well,
I'm
we'll
like,
go
I'm
to
about to meet Miss
Atlanta.
Minnie.
We'll
I mean,
go-
Miss Juicy.
Oh,
What'd you say, Miss Atlanta?
No, I didn't say nothing.
did you get them confused?
I blanked.
Miss Juicy is the queen of Atlanta, boo.
She
Yeah.
is the
So I'm not
queen.
gonna say nothing.
I
I'm the
love
queen
that's
of
how she just
Atlanta, boo.
introduced herself. I see her
I'm the
stories.
queen of
She'd be like,
Atlanta,
"Oh,
boo."
I'm the queen of Atlanta, boo."
Yeah.
Just like seriously.
It's
just
It
no.
just comes out. It flows.
Uh-huh.
It flows off
Yeah.
the tongue really good. We love Miss Juicy.
Yeah,
She's
the
an icon.
Yeah,
sweetest.
we got-
David.
When's Miss Juicy's birthday?
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, what is she?
Ooh, let's all guess
Oh,
and
she's
then
a
look it up.
Scorpio.
Let's all guess and then look
Scorpio.
it up. I don't know what Scorpio means. What month?
I bet it's like
Oh.
November. What?
I
Scorpio's
bet
like October,
she's-
right?
In a perfect world, she's like around Christmas. because she is a gift.
no.
You looked it up?
Oh,
I'm going to say like
I think she's like
July.
March 3rd.
Mariah, you were damn near close.
really
What did you
Yeah,
get?
8 days after Christmas.
weird.
What?
Wait, so she's January?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's not 8 days.
I know. Shut up, Matt. I was hoping no.
Quick
I was
math,
like,
quick math.
oh, math is my favorite subject.
Felt like I must have to let you
Always
know.
got A's.
Wait, wouldn't that be January like 3rd?
No,
5th.
It's the 5th, and that's
Oh,
not
the
8
fifth.
days.
So
It's
10
the-
days.
'cause
Math
Christmas
is like,
goes
I'ma
till
let you know up in
31st,
here
and then you
today.
had
Oh,
five.
yeah. Okay, 11.
Okay,
Oh my God.
No, you're
All right, all right.
You're right. That's 11 days. That's 11 days. That's good.
All right, should we close this motherfucker out?
Let's do it.
All right.
All right.
DeMarcus, have you had fun?
I did.
You did?
I had loads of fun. Thank you for having me.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Can you do this?
yeah, you do that.
Yeah,
you.
why?
Thank you.
Why did they
Thank
do
you.
that? Mhm.
Thank you.
Oh, by the way, before we end it out, you need to do a video with that other guy that does the characters.
Yeah, is there
he's
tension?
the
Is
what's,
it-
what does he does like the
Is it-
principal?
Hey, is it
He
Hey
has the
Tony?
keys.
Oh yeah, we already
The
we made a
keys.
video before.
Oh,
Oh, you
yeah.
did?
Yeah. Yeah, you go down his page. Yeah, we gotta make a
Oh,
video.
okay.
Oh.
Mhm.
We were wondering if like you guys had beef or something because you guys are like the top two like school
It's
actors.
them, and then there's a girl who does the secretary or something.
Yeah,
or
they're
the
all
guidance
amazing.
counselor. She's
They're all
amazing.
amazing.
Yeah, you guys need to also. There's this girl. She has like the straight black hair with hoops, and she does these videos where it's like she's in a classroom, and like right before the bell rings, what does this girl
The
do? And the chapstick. The
Oh, I've seen it. Yes.
and
It's-
just
I
wearing-
love it.
You
You
should
guys
get
should
a
just-
whole school
whole
cast.
classroom.
We
Whole
That would be
classroom.
good.
That would be like
have
people
like
would
our own Netflix
Yeah.
show.
because you guys are all
Yeah.
hitting the same number. So just imagine just in a
All of
classroom
them together.
Yeah,
Amazing.
just somehow get it on the
TikTok
phone.
history.
It's oh my gosh.
That'd be great.
Because you're also realistic.
Yeah,
It doesn't seem like you're acting.
Like I said, I never even knew I was
You
acting.
didn't know,
I
yeah.
didn't
the
even know.
best
And that's
comments
how
are
you know
like,
it's real.
And that's boom.
why did this trigger me? Because it's so real, and
Yes.
you're believing the character. Where
I
it,
get
like
that so many times.
It's just a character. It's,
It's
just,
just
a
a
character.
character.
It's just a
It's
character.
just a
It's
character.
just a character. It's not real.
Well,
But yeah.
I'm so we are so excited
Yeah.
to see what is going to come for you because I see nothing but a bright future
Thank
for you.
you.
So
I'm
this is
excited
such
as
an
well.
honor to like have you here
Absolutely.
right now.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank
You
It's
are
been an honor for having
always
me.
welcome anytime with us. Come
Yeah.
over. We can
Thank
hang out on the weekends. If you got nothing to
Yes.
do, let us know.
How long are you in town for?
Literally, this is my last night.
Oh, no
Oh.
way.
Yeah. I'll leave tomorrow.
Oh.
well, next time you come, hit us
Next
up.
time I come.
Come
yeah.
back now.
Have a nice time.
Carly would die to meet him.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, make sure to check his TikTok out. His TikTok
your stuff.
page
Yeah,
out.
plug your
Plug it all.
stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Guys, follow me. Follow me on Art by DeMarcus Shawn on all platforms, except for Twitter. But follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and on YouTube.
Because he just started vlogging.
Yes.
Perfect.
Thank you for coming on.
DeMarcus
Yeah.
Shawn, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, Heath, close us out because I know I'm gonna fuck it up.
Oh, all right, guys. Well, that's it for the episode. Make sure to check out the audio every single Monday on Spotify, whatever you use, but Spotify is the best. We also post our videos every single Tuesday on youtube.com/Zane and Heath. We have coffee, Cremota Coffee. We got a bunch of different bags and flavors if you want to check that
It's
out.
sold out, Heath.
Oh, we are sold out. Sorry. I keep forgetting. Sorry about that, guys. None for you. And that's it for the episode.
Yeah,
Love
thank you so
guys,
much.
And thank you again.
Love you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
We'll see you guys next week.
See you later.